Alright guys, so this is a 26 quart high performance cooler from Ozark Trail, which happens to be the Walmart brand, and I've been very happy with their stuff. I've done several reviews of their products on my channel, and they are just as good as Yeti at way cheaper. In fact, this particular cooler was $88. I bought this to be my lunchbox. I wanted something. I had one that was small, just a regular cooler type little small thing for, cans of pop. But I wanted something that when it gets hot out, it would keep water, pop, sandwiches cold throughout the whole day, no matter how many hours I was working. And so I bought this and I was very happy with it. But I wanted to make some kind of a divider for it so that I could keep the cold stuff on one side and put some other stuff, that paperwork, the cup that I use to drink out of and that I put my pop and water in, and some other items on one side, and segregate it from the water and pop on the other side. So here's a look at the inside, and you'll note how the corners are cut out, all four sides. And it looks like they've got something here where you could put a divider in. But it came with a basket that sat on top, but I don't use that. So looking at this, for me it was going to be very simple to make something out of wood. So if you were to get standard 1x8, which now is 7 1/4 wide finished by 3/4 inch thick finished, this thing would set in there just perfect. So I bought some poplar and cut it to the length, made the top piece here, cut it to the height that I desired, took and cut a dado in it so that it would receive the other piece. I just used a router. In fact, you can see my line here. I wasn't too worried about beauty here. I made the line where I set up a fence, ran my 24-volt cobalt router down it, and cut that groove, and then screwed it in, screwed and glued it to keep that divider nice and rigid. So this is the ice pack that I love to use. I find these things really work great. And what I like is the size. It's got a nice handle, and they're thin. And so to give you an idea, the small lunchbox cooler that I had, your run-of-the-mill ones, this actually fit inside perfect. This sat right down in there. So, but again, the insulation value of those other ones just weren't as good, so that's why I tried this ice chest. And so if you notice, this will fit here just perfectly. So that's why I put the divider where I had it. Everything worked out good, and so left just enough room there. And so now all my pop, sandwiches, whatever, will fit on this side. And this gives you a good view, shows where I can put paperwork, other miscellaneous items, the cup that I use to put my pop and water in. And this is another Ozark Trail product. Again, I love their stuff. And then on this side, I have my ice pack. So this is something you could easily do if you had a cooler and you wanted to keep items separated, whether it's water on one side, pop on the other, whatever it might be. Or if you're going to be putting sandwiches into a larger cooler, again, that you can accommodate this, scale it up to any size cooler. Now, one of the things I wanted to do was protect that poplar wood from moisture, and so I bought this at Lowe's spray can because I wanted something simple and easy. I did this all in one day. It was warm out, and so I just used this clear lacquer. It says drying time 30 minutes. I let it go about an hour each, and I've got 5 coats on this, and worked great. Used up the whole can, and I used it kind of heavy. We're not building a church, so I didn't worry about if it was too pretty. And as you can see, guys, I do have some runs in here, but my thing was to get it nice and heavy and seal it up nice, and especially where the dado was, sprayed it heavy into here along the interface where they meet, and been real happy with it.